Hello there, everyone. Welcome to a game called Starfire, a really interesting roguelite I picked up on a demo. It is fantastic. It's so satisfying to play. You should not pass on this one. I can tell you that much. Choose your primary weapon and secondary weapon. So in the demo, we have 3 different weapons available to us. We have the golden axe, which kind of deals damage and gives you gold when you deal damage. It's very much a shop-focused item. We have the Thunder Fist, which is what you would expect, really fast lightning weapons. And then we have the Flame Cannon, which is like a ranged cannon, more or less, with explosions. Hard to go wrong with that, right? So we're definitely going for that. So as secondary weapons, we also have a few options. Right now we have, I think it's 4. So we have the Whirl Cape, which is a forcefully pulling things towards you sort of weapon. So it's more or less a cyclone. You can think it of as a cyclone. We have Frost Gloves launching 3 ice spikes. We have the Golden Mask, and we have something called Thunder Orb. I will go with Thunder Orbs. And yeah, you'll notice that this game is insanely satisfying. Like, it sounds fantastic. What you saw right there was a perfect dodge. You'll also see that the art style is like great. I've honestly seen no one do anything in regards to this game so far. It just came out, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, all of these indie games that you find on demos now, it's fantastic. So good. So we finished the first area, of course. We get to select to some other area to go. We can go for treasure hunt. This will give us an area that we need to clear, and it will give us some new equipment. These are more or less upgrades. And then we have Loot of Fortune, which is just giving us gold. I don't think we want to go for gold right now. In the beginning of the game, it's usually better to get some actual items, because every item is going to be kind of necessary anyway. So in the bottom corner we have X and A, which is our automatic abilities. We also have our extras, our actual abilities. So my shock and awe ability right there. I can also shoot out these guys that will deal damage to guys around me. It's really nice. And then I have this, I don't remember what it's called. Let's see, it is called Flame Cannon. Does that, really cool. And things escalate really quickly, especially in this demo. I don't know if that's how the game is going to play out as well, but in this demo it's actually crazy. Every room battle end will calculate interest at 5% of the current gold total amount. That could be good if we went for a really like money heavy build. And I don't think any of these makes any sense other than that one. Since it's an epic, let's go for it. We also get some upgrades, early experience bonus, yes please, more upgrades. You can get some critical hit chance. So we have these perfect dodges, and you can actually improve the chance that you can get a perfect dodge by opening up the window that you are able to do it. I'm playing on a controller, and from my experience, the game has played the best on a controller. Not gonna say that you can't play it on a mouse and keyboard, but definitely feels like a game that plays the best on a controller, which most roguelite, to be honest, kinda does. This is my rage ability. It's the same cannon as I have usually. It's just that you can see we have a rage meter at the bottom of the screen. Once that fills up, I can use like a super and ultimate, more or less. Critical hits within 5 seconds, pierce 5% up to a maximum of 100%. You can also look at these and see what they mean. So pierce just deals more damage to enemy armors. Don't really care. Explosions +1 for the next 6 seconds. That could be kind of good. I don't know in the next 6 seconds from what. But sure, let's go for that. And we can get more experience, or actually rate of fire. That sounds like a better idea. We now have a store. I don't really have anything to do in the store right now, but we can go there and see what they have available for us. Maybe there's something that's actually worth it to pick up. Ooh. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Damage for 6% for the next 5 seconds after explosions. That would also be kind of neat. So no damage challenge means that if we don't take damage, we get permanently critical hit damage, which is also really good. Let's go for that maybe. You also have these potions that you get for the last like 2 rounds. So if you are struggling, that's one way to improve your chances. There is currently 3 different difficulties. We're playing on the 3rd one. And this time we can go insect cores or rare quality treasures. Insect cores usually gives you like flat upgrades. I usually enjoy those. Ooh. Got him. Got him. Get some upgrades as well. Explosive damage or rate of fire? I think we'll go for rate of fire actually. Ranged attack can fire 3 cannons simultaneously, or heavy attack change to a melee 2-hit combo. Damage 50%, weapon cooldown reduced by 20. Okay, that could be interesting. But that's a melee attack. I think we'll go for the Vulcan's Fury here. That will only apply when we have our rage meter up, but that's probably fine. Fusion damage or fire and fixed. So fixed damage just makes you... It's like a lower cap to how much damage you can deal. So if you have plus 18, it means that our current fixed damage is 18, so we can never deal less than 18 damage, regardless of how much like damage reduction the enemy has. And here you can see we have 20% duration for the perfect dodge, but I'm really heavy into the primary weapon here, so I think we're just gonna continue with that. Pick up some healing and off to the next place. Loot the fortune, I think we'll go for that. And there's our upgraded rage ability as well. Pretty good, pretty good. It's a very, very, very blast heavy game. You'll see there's a lot of lights. It has a super stylized art style. I actually really enjoy it. Yeah, it's just brilliant. I've been having a blast with this. I think I probably played for a couple hours now or something like that. Let's go for Treasure Hunt Adventure. I do believe. One shot, baby. Didn't even stand a chance. Alright. Of course, if you're not playing ranged, it's a little bit different game, but I actually really like this one. During the perfect dodge, trigger rage recovery speed 100%. Hell yeah. That sounds like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Considering what our rage is as well. Loot the fortune. Yes, please. More gold. More gold. Yeah, this explosion is super nice. More upgrades. Damage bonus, just strict damage bonus. Go for explosives, I think. Dash attack, change to 8 attacks. I don't use my dash attacks that much. Let's go for explosion, I think. Some larger explosions seems pretty good. Ultimate challenge, rare quality, or an insect core. We did an elite previously, so let's go with the ultimate challenge this time. These are usually we get a specific mission, so please defeat all monsters within 20 seconds. Should be fine considering that we are explosion geared. And with this, it should be specifically easy. Very nice. I do apologize if you guys are not able to actually see what's going on. It kind of makes sense. You kind of just look for red and then push the dodge button when you see it. That's how I play the game. Every time your maximum health decreases by 1, you gain a 2% damage increase. Decreases by 1. How would I decrease my maximum health? Not sure. Each time you enter health recovery zone to restore health, your maximum health increases by 10%. These are specific zones. I very rarely feel like I need to go to those. I think they only appear when you are low on health as well. Each time you deal fusion damage, the cooldown for the next heavy attack is reduced by 10% for 9 seconds. Let's go for that. Get another upgrade as well. Critical health. When HP is below 50%, emergency treatment's restoration amount. No. Go for some movement speed. Since we're ranged, I think that would make sense. We can get the supply store here. Don't miss out on this opportunity. I want for every -1 health plus 3% damage. I don't intend to take a lot of damage. When enemies are eliminated, there is a 10% chance to reset all weapon cooldowns. Critical health when health is below 50% damage is higher. Reroll this actually. I don't like any of those. Rage attack, hell yeah. Explosion, sounds good. And that's about it. That's about it. First boss. Let's go. They have really cool bosses as well. This is the first one. It's like Asmongold, the sci-fi creature. Really like it. He did. Yeah, really cool. I super enjoy the bosses and they're very diverse as well. It's like the one that you'll find that looks like that and then everyone else looks differently. Reduced time. What does that mean? Primary weapon cooldown reduction. That sounds pretty good. We use that a lot. Rusty Gauntlet. Rebirth. Increase count by 1 and gain 100% damage after a while of 30 seconds. No. Permanently. Oh. Plus 10 points of fixed damage. That could be really good. Then we get a bug core as well. Legendary with lightning, fire, fixed damage, and fusion. Seems like a no-brainer. I think the balancing on the game right now might be a little bit off. It feels very simple. This is the second to hardest difficulty. Third difficulty, it's considered hard. And yeah, I haven't really had any large issues. Maybe the gloves a little bit in the beginning is a bit harder to beat the game with, but in general, I've not struggled with any of the characters. So far the game has been quite... Oh, I just messed that up. So far the game has been quite easy. There we go. Got him. Got him. Some gold. And explosive damage, range for my secondary. My secondary is not very relevant, but sure. Maybe we can get some good upgrades for it once we are going to the next levels. Treasure hunt or loot fortune? Let's go for some loot. Now that we are starting to get into the second levels. Usually you can find some good stuff in the shop at that point. Gosh, we're dealing 1300 damage with that ability now. That is nuts. Ooh, I do not want to take damage because then we don't get our ability. That would be very unfortunate. Next upgrade, I guess we're going basic damage. Pick up this. Some gold. Fixed damage plus 10. There we go. Body enhancement or treasure hunt adventure. We'll go for treasure hunt. Body enhancement is usually defensive stuff. Since the game is quite easy in the demo. Oh no. Why did I do that? An absolute buffoon. Yeah, since the game is fairly easy in the demo, I don't feel like you need very much defensive abilities, to be honest. Maybe not the highest priority. But I can't get over how nice this just art style and everything kind of goes together. It's so cool. Can I upgrade? Yes. Is there anything worth upgrading? Pierce, maybe? I feel like my damage just dropped off quite a bit. There we go. I'm just getting 0 rage. Armor break. So armor break is when the enemy's armor is destroyed. We can get some rage recovery when that happens. Not all enemies have armor though, so I'm not sure that's actually worth it. Effect duration triggered when causing fusion damage is extended by 5 seconds. Effect duration triggered. Effect duration. What effect? Is it my burn maybe? Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Damage bonus. Yeah, I don't see why not. We're lacking in damage right now. We can go to a supply store now. That will actually be pretty good. Lightning attack. Damage reduction, rage attack instantly restores 15% to rage. Let's go for those two. Dealing fusion damage, all damage is increased by 30% for 9 seconds. That's also a pretty good one for us. Don't think I care about that. When we eliminate enemies, there's 10% chance to reset all weapons. Don't care. Character upgrades, but monster drops less experience. Don't need that. Critical damage. On critical hit, damage plus 100%, but each attack has a 10% chance of not dealing damage to the enemy. Interesting. Probability 10% for 3 seconds after critical hit. Deal an additional 100% damage to the enemy. Probability 10% for dash probability. Will it just automatically do it? I don't know what that means even. I ain't touching that. When health is below 50%, we crit more often. On dash, we gain 5% damage. Let's get your final damage multiplier by 1.5, but your critical hit damage is permanently reduced by 20%. I don't think we do very much critical hit damage right now, if I'm not mistaken. Probability 10%. Yeah, no. So that's just a pure upgrade for us. That's just a pure upgrade. We got an elite or an ultimate. I'm gonna go for the elite. I think these insect cores are an easy way to make a lot of money. They're also looking really cool. I just did not click the dodge button for that one. I just instantly died. Well, there you go. That's what you get for bragging about how easy the game is. Yeah, since the game is fairly easy in the demo, I don't feel like you need very much defensive abilities, to be honest. I just instantly died. Good game. Good game. Yeah, this has been fantastic. If you're interested, take a look at the game. It's available on Steam down below in the description. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Hope I see you in the next episode. And bye-bye, everyone.